What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys know, we had the transmission issue with the G and I did need a new transmission, so that sucks, but I'm not really upset for the price we got the car, which was $2 grand. And then the transmission itself is going to be $1,000 with the 1-year warranty, so that's good. If anything happens to it, we'll be good with that. And my mechanic quoted me for about $650 to put it in and take it out. Also, don't mind the long hair. I know it's a little crusty right now. I need to chop. Did get some gaskets as well as an intake, so stay tuned for that. I'm just trying to drive this car and get a feel for it. It's been a very long time since I've driven my last Infiniti, so I'm very excited, as you guys can see. But hopefully everything turns out good, and hopefully the transmission is good itself and nothing else happens to it. But if anything, I'll have that warranty. But also, I'm stuck on the idea of what I'm doing with the G. I did want a manual one at first, but I mean, they're pretty expensive. I don't know, should I fix this G and sell it for more, or should I manual swap it later on and just enjoy it as it is? But I don't know what to do. I'm stuck on that. If you guys could let me know what you think I should do. I'm very excited to see what you guys think. What's up guys, just picked up the Infiniti. I am so sorry I didn't record me picking up the transmission, but I guess they had looked up the wrong year for the Infiniti, so it was just a little deal. So I guess the transmission we're gonna pick up for the exact year for my car, but it's coming from Yuma, so I just had to pay a little bit more for shipping. So we just got that ready and done with. So now we just gotta wait for the transmission to get here, and then I just gotta wait to get paid so I can pay for this labor. Hopefully everything turns out good and we can get this done real quick. But taking it back home, and I'll show you guys what mods we have next for the G. What's up guys, it's been a little bit since the last clip. Had a grub. I also edited a little bit of the last video, so got the G over here. And then sorry if you guys can hear a lawnmower, that's my neighbor. But yes, sadly we did need a new transmission. But so I guess what's wrong with the Infiniti, the synchro gears that control fifth and reverse, those gears are slowly going out because I guess the last owner that had this vehicle overfilled the transmission fluid. And yes, I was very overfilled. Now we're here buying a freaking transmission for this car, but although I'm not really upset because I got it for cheap in a pretty good condition. I don't think there's anything wrong with the engine. Hopefully there's nothing majorly wrong with anything else. I mean, it's a pretty good, I guess, investment on the G. And also I just want to really drive it, and I just pulled the trigger on getting a transmission for it. It was the last one they had, so I got a pretty good deal, I think, for 1-year warranty on the transmission if anything happens to it. So yeah, that kind of sucks, although I'm happy at the same time. And from earlier, I am curious on what you guys think I should do. Should I manual swap it, which would be pretty big and a pretty big video, or should I just fix it and sell it for more money? I am stuck on that, little going back and forth, but hopefully we'll see what happens. But for right now, I just want to fix the G and enjoy it and just have fun. And maybe we could do some ratchet stuff with the blown transmission that's in it right now. It does drive, just sometimes it gets stuck going to reverse, and going into 5th gear is just horribly bad. I do have some mods for the G. I'll pull those out right now. As I'm about to record, this man starts to freaking go ham with his lawnmower. Here are the mods. I'll start with this first, and then I'll show you guys the other box. Had to move the box over here because yes, I am a little short. If you know, you know. So I got an intake from DC Sports Engineering. I got it off of eBay. I've never used one of their intakes, but it did have some good ratings, and it seems to be pretty legit. It came with a paper in a freaking folder. So here's the paper. I guess it could fit 03 to 07 80G35, and then 03 to 06 350Z. Here's the filter itself. Feels like a good quality air filter, which is nice. I'll just stick that in the box. And the piping, honestly, this is pretty nice. Powder coated in like a silver finish. This is the spot for your mass airflow sensor. The welds look pretty good on this, not gonna lie. And especially around here, for an eBay product, that's not bad. It does have this carb sticker, which is pretty cool. It does seem to be a little dirty. I'm wearing my Crocs. The other end, I do feel a little dirt. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's a little dirty in there. So we'll get that clean. But I mean, this is a pretty cool product for like 120 bucks. It comes with the hose, the clamps, and then the silicone. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the other box, but this is just maintenance stuff. So I put you guys in 0.5 so it's kind of easier to see because of my short ass. So these are valve cover gaskets, which is pretty nice. I got these off Amazon and I watched a video on installing these. I'll probably leave a link below to the video I watched for all of these gaskets. These seem to be pretty good, and seem to have really good ratings, so that's pretty good. And then these are the gaskets that are really needed for the BQs, 350Zs and all that, G35s. This is the gasket that goes around the plenum, and then these gaskets go on the bottom of the lower plenum, and this goes around in the plenum as well, this little weird looking one. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I didn't want to record this when I first got it because from the last video I didn't take the G to my mechanics till like a couple days later from the last video when I said I was gonna take it. He was really busy and I was really busy and our schedules didn't align. So waited like 2-3 days and I took it to him and he had it for 2 days to take a good look at it. And he did tell me about all that gearing issues, which kind of sucks. He said to drive it until it like just blows, but I might be a little ratchet with it, but I don't want to mess up anything else about that transmission, so we can get it done quick. But we do have to wait a little bit because I am poor than a poor person right now, because that was a lot of money, like 1,600 bucks gone like that, which is happens when you're into cars. But we'll get that installed. Maybe I'll take it for a drive. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. This hood, I don't know if I should be installing this with the broken transmission that it has, but hopefully it doesn't cause any like major issues. I don't want anything else to break, and I'm also excited to put this on because this is pretty cool. Also, I've seen that on the piping it has these two little screws. I can only manage to find one. It should come in the folder or in the little paper bag that comes with the intake, but I'll leave a link below to this filter. But warning, it might only come with one. So I also bought some little sockets for the security mass airflow sensor that's on the car stock, because you will need that to take the stock mass airflow sensor off. Anything, you can reuse the old stock bolts, but let's hope that works. But if anything, we'll go to the hardware store and get that fixed. I might disconnect the battery, but I don't think I am, because it's just a mass airflow sensor. But honestly, I don't want nothing crazy to happen, so if I were you, I would take that off just in case. And also, I moved the G from this spot to over there. No biggie, it just sucks that we're like on a ramp kinda. If anything, it's better here because I just don't want it sitting out in the sun and have it under the shade. So just get your tools, and then depending on what socket size your negative battery terminal is, then you go with that. So luckily for me, this is brand new, so it's easy to take off. Just put that to the side. So these are the security T-bolts that you have to remove off the mass airflow sensor. You can't just use any little T socket because of that little, I don't know if you guys can see, because of that little center dot right there. I guess it's like a security thing. So you want to pick yourself up one of these little kits. It was like $8 from AutoZone. So just take it out. Just make sure where you guys keep this, because they are pretty small and you don't want to lose these. So T20, don't strip your freaking mass airflow sensor bolts, because then you'll be mad and you'll blame me. I already cracked this one loose, so it goes on nice and snug. And then it comes out. Nice. Just set this aside, just put it right here. And then just try to get that bottom one out. But before that, try to disconnect this. Just try to be careful with it because it is old plastic, so maybe it might break on you. Just be careful. So just be careful with that. Pull it over to here just so it's not in the way. It should be diagonal from the other one, so you just want to be careful. Here it cracked loose. As you're doing this, again, you want to be very careful not to strip this bolt. And sorry again for my neighbor using the lawnmower. Why does bro need a freaking lawn his mod? Lawn his mod? Mow his lawn while I'm doing this intake. Try to be very organized when you're doing like jobs like this, because these parts you will lose them. You know from experience, so just slowly want to take this out. It's a sensor, so we put it aside. And then don't be me, buy some mass airflow sensor cleaner. I don't have any, but I think I'll check in the back just to make sure I have some, because you do want to clean that sensor just in case. So I guess sadly I don't have any cleaner. Keep that noted. You will need some pliers for those clamps. Oh my god, it took forever to look for some freaking easy pliers. So when you get that done, you want to take off these clamps. And then for me, since these are brand new, they'll be kind of stiff to take off. So for now, you need this clamp for this little hose right here. That clamp off. And you're not supposed to reuse these. If you're poor and it's what you have and you have a new hose, then you're good. Just make sure it doesn't come loose, or if it's freaking brittle or broken. Just keep an eye on that. So you want to just come over here with your clamp and then slowly wiggle this down. Nice. Please stop. Oh my god. Nice. I got them out. So see, like, you're not supposed to use this because the hose, you can see right there. Jeez, that was hard to do. Look, you can see I'm red. That was kind of annoying to take off. I had a freaking tug on that so hard. But then you just need these little clamp bolts. And then I guess varying on the clamps you have, you just want to go with that socket size, and make sure not to lose these again. Reminder, they will freaking go missing. I'm trying to finish this before daylight runs out. So now that the clamps are loose, you just want to, mine's kind of already broken, so there. So this will come out. This dirty ass filter that got me from Phoenix to home. This piece, maybe like just in case, I say keep these just in case like anything happens and you need to reuse that, but I probably won't, so just throw this aside. This airbox cleaner out, and the new intake does come with the new silicone cup. You can reuse the old one, but depending on the OEM one, curves like at this point, and I had to get this one because remember it was brittle and all that. Even look, it's already ripping, but I think that's what I'm trying to put it on. And it has DC Sports on it, so there's that cup, the clamps, and all the hose and all that. So yeah, so you want to follow this hose. It goes down and around, and then it goes back under the throttle body. So if you can see right there, it's that one. It is pretty crammed in there, so just try to be careful and not to cut yourself or anything. I'll try to get that off real quick. And my thing is dirty AF. I'll probably have to clean that out soon. So I am running out of daylight, but I'll show you guys what I found out and what I did. Set it on for you guys. It's gonna go something like this, and that hose has to go under here, so the bottom right there, and the hose won't work with me. So I will probably just clean this up real good and get it all nice and clean from the inside with some soap and water, and I'll probably finish this up another day, but I'll catch you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? It is the next day afternoon. Just got off of work. Went to the parts store to pick up some more clamps for the intake. All right, guys, just made it home. So I got these clamps from AutoZone. They were like $5 for, I think it's like 4 of them. So the G's right here, still waiting for me. Haven't done anything. Gonna get this done, and hopefully we can freaking drive this thing and maybe get some rollers for you guys. So alright guys, so I put one freaking clamp right here, and hopefully this will make it so it doesn't pinch. And it looks pretty good right here, but if anything I might need another one, but I have extra, so try and get this on and fight with this one, and then I'll put another one of these on top and we'll get it done real quick. Alright guys, so I got it on. This was a pain in the ass. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's one right there holding the valve cover, there's another one above it, and then there's 3 freaking following me. Hopefully this works and hopefully it's fine, but I have one clamp left for the freaking intake. Alright guys, so I got the intake on. I'm gonna show you guys that real quick, but daylight is running out. There is still a little pinching on the vacuum hose, but I am just trying to freaking fit this on and get it on the road. But I still have to tighten one more clamp, and then we'll get this thing started for a first start with the intake. Also, don't forget to connect that throttle body connection back there. But maybe if you guys can see, oh, it's right there. Pinching right there, which is really bothering me, but we'll try and get that fixed another day. But everything is tight and put on. Let's get a cold start. All right guys, let's see how this sounds. Got power. Nice. All right, so I don't hear nothing crazy. It sounds good. Everything's connected and tight. Now I just gotta make sure this hood closes, because we did have like a hood issue before because of the old intake. Let's take this out for a drive, finally. All right guys, got it out of the parking spot. It feels good. The tranny is still messing up, sadly, but tranny is coming soon. Still in the shipping process, but for now, hopefully that choking point on the vacuum line doesn't cause any issues. But it warmed up really good. All the electrical still works that used to work before, but as soon as I hit the concrete, I'll get back at you guys. What's up guys? I apologize for it being so dark, but I don't really feel a big difference, but I can hear the filter. Ready? All right guys, so this is a little pull from the inside. First gear. Downshift action. Good morning guys, it is the next morning. I got some clips for you last night, but when I got home I had to do some chores and stuff. I couldn't get some intake noise from with the hood open. I'll get the car started and let you guys hear the new intake. I'll let this thing warm up a little bit, let it idle. This will probably be the end of the video, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And until next time guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. And again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.